visiting the Brunner mine here in near Stillwater in West Coast, South Island, New Zealand, and it's a site of an old coal mine from the old settler days that they had. Apparently it's New Zealand's worst workplace accident back in, I have to check the year, but 65 miners died in an explosion here. So they've preserved the site. Check it out. Obviously back in the day coal was a big thing. It powered everything. In this day and age it's dirty fuel at the end of the day, but back in the days it was a big industry. The railway still goes through here, like it would have been a massive part of the coal mine itself. It's certainly a beautiful spot. The river's peaceful, and the nature, it's green around here. Wouldn't have been so pretty in those days. One thing I have noticed being back here in New Zealand and tiki touring around is that lots of the history of each area, especially here in the South Island with a lot of colonial history, is quite well preserved as much as possible, and information available, which is really neat for young people and tourists alike. Such a serene, beautiful place, quiet, peaceful, but I just can't imagine what it would have been like back in the coal mining days. I mean, some of the photos depict it. None of this bush here was here, at least not in this visible nearby part. It was all pretty bleak. So yeah, I've got my years and dates now. So it was March 1896 where this Brunner mine disaster happened, but there's a remembrance there as well. I just showed to the Pike River mining disaster, which happened, tragedy that happened in 2010 here also on the west coast, and that's obviously a lot. It's only 14 years ago. So yeah, that's it, Brunner mine. It's not like a big attraction in the sense that I don't know, I'd never heard of it. I don't think people It's not on the beaten track as far as, you know, must-sees or whatever probably, but Ajing and I were just chatting about it. Like, it's nice to acknowledge the lives of poor working people wherever they may be in the world, and that, you know, not just that the 65 people who died in that tragic incident, but just the lives of people that struggled wherever they're from, wherever they are. It's nice to acknowledge them, and that the people who lived here can be remembered in a sense, not necessarily individually but collectively. And yeah, I think that's well worth it. It's good to visit a simple historic place like this that's not, you know, full of tourists taking selfies. I don't know, it's just a different somber kind of vibe, simple somber vibe. Cheers.